Okay, that was a great rendition of the national anthem there. Excellent start. Everybody in the crowd singing along there, and everybody pumped up for this game. Sounded really good. Stadium's echoing the sound. We were saying in the break we had a lot of people in the Chattanooga hooligan section. 109 and 110, those two sections where they normally sit, those bled over into 111. They're just filling up that area down on the near side here. Could be a bit loud for the opposing bench. They can hear themselves talking and thinking. It's going to get rather loud. I'm sure you'll hear it at home too. It tends to come over the microphone, so enjoy that strange buzzing noise in the background. That's the hooligans.
The captains have joined the referee, Simon. They're doing the pregame meeting, decide who will be on which side, who will kick off. Let's go ahead and go over those starting lineups now that we have a chance.
Okay.
I'll start off with the visitors, the Sonoma County Sol. Again, they finished the season with an 8-4-1 record. They were the champions of the NPSL in 2009, looking to get back to that championship game. First off is number 37, Alexis Brito. Number 15, Justin Ferreira. Number 7, Brenton Frame. Number 35, Luke Levanway. Number 12, Nicholas Lombardi. Number 19, Diego Lopez. He's the danger man, Simon, with 10 goals on the season. He'll probably be playing up front, looking for those goals.
Okay.
Number 33, Noah Paravicini. Sorry, Noah. Number 38, Jared Robbins. Number 10, Nicholas Spann. Number 1, Sean Topher in the goal tonight. And number 20, rounding out the Sonoma County Sol lineup, is Taylor Varnadorn, and he's another danger man, Simon. He's got 7 goals in the season. So we'll look for number 20 and number 19 for the highlights tonight from Sonoma.
Absolutely, good from those guys. Okay, your Chattanooga FC tonight, folks. We have number 4, Matt Aldred. Number 14, Kieran Bywater. Number 7, John Carrier. Number 12, John Finley. Number 15, Sammy Goney. Number 27, in goal, Greg Hartley. Number 19, Juan Hernandez. Number Sable, William Roberts, or Roberts as we call it up front. Number 32, number 11, Sindre Walo in defence. Number 6, Jake Young. And number 24, Soren Yovchek, accompanying him out there. On the bench, O.T. Farr, Snippy Davidson, Zeka, Liam Guest, Tommy Housel, David Perez, and Jonathan Ricketts. A good-looking squad tonight. Chattanooga getting ready to kick off, Carlos. They're playing from left to right on your screen in the yellow shirts. Sonoma in the bright orange, so you really cannot miss them. And Chattanooga FC is ready to go. Sonoma's having a bit of a huddle, going over a couple of things. And everybody's waiting on Sonoma to be ready.
Yeah, we'd like to say hello to everybody who is joining us on the stream tonight. We're here in beautiful Chattanooga. We're glad you can join us for this NPSL semifinal between Sonoma County Sol and your Chattanooga Football Club. It's going to be a great night. We have several families watching. We got Harry Hartley here in Manchester. We got the Youngs out there watching us as always. Marge, welcome to the stream. If you're out there watching us, go ahead and make sure you shout out where you are, and we'll say or do our best to say hello.
I know we've got the Bywarders watching, the guests as well, and the house also. Good to have you guys along here. Everybody else, just chip in on the web stream, say hi. So Sonoma trying to get the game to Chattanooga in the early seconds of the game.
That was one of the things that Coach Bill Elliott mentioned really early, is that Sonoma likes to press, and what we've seen that here at the beginning of the game. We have the strikers pushing forward, we have the midfielders pushing forward, and really giving a lot of trouble to this CFC defense to get that possession.
Right.
And CFC want to throw in here at midfield, so hopefully they can settle in. Long throw, cut out by Sonoma fairly easily. Long ball forward. Straight to Sindre Walo, though, who's driving towards the box. Juan Hernandez trying to chip it forward. You can see he was looking for Will Roberts, just wasn't able to connect that pass there over the top.
So early stages, as we often see this with the teams see each other out to see what they can do. So it's getting very loud down there. I'm not sure how much the Sonoma fans can hear or Sonoma players can hear, because this is the run of the Chattanooga noses. And it's rather noisy.
Matt Aldrich able to step in there and intercept the pass. Good triangle work there. John Carrier with the ball into the box.
It in, but that's all there. Break it down nicely. Deep ball, we're looking at the goal number 7 trying to come through. He's going to get a shot in. Ooh, deflected away for a corner. A bit of danger there in the early minutes.
That was a good opportunity for the Sol to come forward, and they were able to do so very, very quickly, Simon. One of the things that we always talk about in these elimination games is the caginess at the beginning of the team.
We do.
Nobody wants to make a mistake. No one wants to do something silly early, and that was the opportunity for Sonoma to get that really, really early goal. Just about 2 minutes into the game, they would have loved to get that one on frame, but as it stands, corner kick into the box here, floated back post, headed across.
Trying to keep it down. And Greg Hart is on it.
And you can see all the defenders step away from the ball. Greg being really loud, really demonstrative, trying to play John Carrier forward here. Just a little bit too far. Sonoma throwing, and they're into some possession here. All the way back to the goalkeeper here. The CFC will let Sonoma have possession back there along their back line, just keeping it, making the CFC defenders move, but as I said, CFC will be comfortable with their shape behind the ball, just moving, sliding, Semigoni stepping in there to deflect the ball out of bounds. But that's one of the things that, as well, that Coach Bill Elliott mentioned is that they'll let them pass back there, much like the Miami team last Saturday. They kept possession really, really well in the defensive third, but once they came forward, that pressure from CFC really intensifies.
Well, that's it. So we're going to see he's going to win each third of the field. So Sonoma trying to get that ball to the gap.
Matt Aldrich again there, intercepting, ball forward.
Away towards Brewer. It's a little bit outdone fight there. So he's going to have to do something about Kieran Bywater trying to come through, setting Will Roberts off. He's in space. Can he make something of it? John Carrier in the box. Right across to Sammy Goni, just a bit too strong.
Had a really, really good shape on it, Simon, in between the defenders, in between the defender and the goalkeeper. And just a little bit in front of Sammy Goni, as you mentioned there on the back post, but that's another good opportunity for CFC. I think that's one chance on each side for the teams, or half chances, should we say.
Both starting to show their intent there, maybe, looking for a goal, not seeing that. So that's good. Still got people coming into the stadium, by the way, folks. It's filling up very nicely.
Soaring up really, really well there on the header.
Nice ball, a bit too strong from Juan Hernandez there. Back to the Sonoma keeper.
And that's the second or third time we see Juan Hernandez trying to dink that ball over the top to his strike partners. Just isn't able to get it to him this time. Ball rolls to the goalkeeper, who picks it up after a couple seconds. Looking to distribute, and I think he's just gonna drive it long here, see if they can get a knockdown and a second ball win. Good accurate play out of the back. Sindre was able to take that one away from the Sonoma attacker. Good ball to Will Roberts there.
Roberts loosens to get a strike.
Yes! Oh, and a good early goal! 5.5 minutes into the game, Will Roberts off of an amazing ball by Juan Hernandez into the box. Will Roberts with the left-footed finish through the goalkeeper's legs. Wow. That's the start that they wanted, Simon. Now Sonoma has to come out and play. They won't abandon their game plan, but that early goal is enough to settle down the crowd, settle down the players, make sure that CFC can get into the rhythm and really play. And I'm sure Coach Bill Elliott loves that good early goal.
Wow, United's great goal. Will stayed calm, kept his composure. I know his family's watching back in Wales, so hello to Robert's family. What a nice goal, very cool. Slipped it under the keeper, into the far corner. Great stuff. 1-0 with Chattanooga FC. And now Sonoma really want to play. Let's see what they've got. That was great. What a great early start. Those of you that were concerned we didn't have Luke Winter, I think Will's filled the gap pretty nicely there. What play,
don't even worry.
Well played. Sonoma regrouping, trying to see what they're going to do with this. They're like, Coming forward slowly, but Chattanooga not giving a lot of space.
Juan Hernandez doing a good job to get back there. Sonoma County Sol player doing really well.
Clearing it away. Jake Young pushing it away, and a foul given against Sonoma.
And that was Noah Paravincini, who was doing a really good job driving forward towards CFC box, but then was just a little bit too much with the hands for the referee. Had the whistle blown against him, but so far he's been doing really, really well of gathering the ball and driving towards CFC's defenders.
Right.
So we're going to need to watch him, Simon, throughout the game. Again, that's number 33, Noah, and I continue to mess up his last name, so I'm just going to say Noah.
Noah's fine. We know who he is. So Matt Aldred breaking up the clearance there. Juan Hernandez kicking out to Cinderuelo.
Simon, the game's been much more open than I thought it would be in these early exchanges.
A lot of these, especially cup games, are cagey things. No one wants this, they can make a mistake or doing stupid. They just can be a bit slow, and a lot of them get the half time at 0-0. This isn't one of them. It's already off with an early goal, and CFC are pushing for a second. So there's a lot going on tonight. Edge of the seat stuff, Carlos, I'd say.
Absolutely. Had Matt Aldred there trying to play the ball over the top to Will Roberts, cut out by the Sonoma defenders. CFC regained possession after the throw-in. And there's a foul on Juan Hernandez as he was trying to get loose there.
Yeah.
Another dangerous opportunity for CFC to get the ball in the box here.
25 yards out, a good place to take a free kick. And yeah, Juan does that little dance he does, and somebody gets taken down while he's doing it. That was one of those. So it's like Kieran Bywater over the ball. Kieran getting ready to take the kick. Should be an in-swinger. There it goes.
Back post.
Far post. Ooh, still in play.
It's well done by Jake Young to keep the ball in bounds there. Trying to find Cinderuelo, but just couldn't quite get to him.
So Sonoma breathe again, try and come away after that free kick. He's bobbling around a bit. Try and chip the ball deep.
Good ball there, John Carrier with the
carrier. Getting the shot, but it's deflected, and the keeper's able to drop it. No, hold it. Sorry.
Yeah, little bobble there by the goalkeeper, but in the end he was able to hold it. May have been some goofy spin on it there after the deflection.
That deflection it took. Some of those go all over the place, so that's fine. So back in the play from Sonoma, trying to come deep on Chattanooga, but can't make the connection there. John Finley playing it deep again, just outside of Robert's range with his banks, and a throw to Sonoma right in the very mouth of the Chattanooga and the hooligans. So a noisy for the players.
You see CFC playing these fairly direct balls towards Will Roberts and C. Migoni so far in this half. And, it's been pretty successful so far trying to find them.
The strategy this season to play it long. John Finley and Cinderuelo playing it along down the wings, and that has been successful. So that's one of the things they work on. So they were trying to come through, Matt Aldred sticking into the attacker like glue. Ball deep into the box. Gregor Hartley. Well, you heard that. Pitches it out of the air right in front of the head of the Sonoma attacker.
And Simon, there was a piece on Gregor Hartley today in the newspaper.
There was.
And when one of the biggest things in that piece was them talking about his anticipation, and you saw it there. We've talked about it all year. His starting position and how well he reads the game, and that's just another example. Him coming for that cross right in the heart of the attacking players, and just cool and calm and collected as can be.
Took off the guy's head just for that. Chattanooga working on the far side. Cinderuelo and Kieran Bywater combining. Kieran still with the ball. Back to Matt Aldred in the middle of the fence. Back to Jake Young to settle things. Working with John Finley. John Carrier. John Carrier goes down.
Just a little nudge in the back there on John Carrier.
He's calling a foul for that.
See the Sonoma County player just reaching up, and I think I've seen the fourth official come over and talk to the referee, and he put the number 3 up there. So that's the third foul by that player, and so you see the referee just giving a little word, telling him to calm down just a little bit.
Yeah, that's interesting. So Didn't come anything out for a throw to CFC. Cinderella on the far side of that one. And, yeah, interesting first few minutes, Carl. There's certainly a lot going on.
Yeah, it's very different than kind of what we anticipated, or as you mentioned, Simon, most cup matches that are really, really cagey in the first 5 to 10 minutes. Hasn't been that as we approach the 13th minute here. It's been fairly open.
It has.
And CFC's gotten in a pretty good rhythm.
All the better for it, really.
Yeah, we have that early goal from Will Roberts, and so I think that's going to make the game very enjoyable to watch, because Sonoma Sol know they have to come forward and get that goal.
Yeah, they've got to sit back. That means the other entertaining game to watch at home and here in the stadium. Matt Aldridge still trying to fight through too much traffic there and outnumbered a bit. And we found out a quick result for you there. Cleveland AFC have won their game. So the winner of this game will play Cleveland AFC in the NPSL final. They won 3-2 in the end, held on after going 3 goals up. So the winner of this game will be playing them, and if Chattanooga wins tonight, they'll play here in Chattanooga. If Sonoma County wins, they'll be playing, I guess they'll go to Cleveland. So that's where it is tonight. So the prize, if you like, for winning this game is a game against Cleveland AFC in the Northern League. So now we know that. You can sit back and watch this one and see who is going to take it. John Finley with a good tackle there. Still John Finley driving through, driving strong down the near side. Into the corner, gives the tackler a chance to flood in. And wins the throw, sorry. Quickly taken to Warren Hernandez. Warren looking up, seeing who's open. Deep. A little too deep.
Yeah, a little miscontrol there by Kieran Bywater, as you mentioned. Just a little too strong for him. Skips on by Sonoma with the throw-in on the far side. Matt Aldridge with a header. A little bit of head tennis, as you like to refer to it as, Simon. And Sonoma County able to get the ball down on the floor. I think that's going to be a foul on Juan Hernandez, and it was. Opportunity for Sonoma to regain possession coming out towards this near side. This number 19, Diego Lopez, making his run into the middle of the field, taking defenders away. Good ball here into the corner, driven into the box, but
Gregor Hartley there again.
Gregor Hartley again coming forward, as you mentioned. Simon just reads the game so well.
Nicholas Lombardi's made a couple of good crosses over there. And Brenton Flame's been dangerous from that side too, but again Greg's up to it. So CFC now coming forward, pushing into the final third of Sonoma's half. The ball deflects away from that shot from Kieran Bywater, and the keeper gathers it. That's not a problem. So everybody resets.
CFC letting Sonoma have possession in that defensive third again. Sonoma just trying to move the ball quick. He gets CFC to have to move a good bit and waste that energy that maybe Coach Bill Elliott doesn't want them using so early in the game. But CFC's done so well over the year, just absorbing pressure and just breaking.
I'm through ball, but Gregor Hartley's on it. So the problem's there. Still you have to trying to break down 2 defenders at once, which is never easy.
And Simon, the lines for CFC have been very compact. Every time the Sol have tried to come forward, haven't really been able to find any space in there. And it either rolls right to a defender or right to Gregor Hartley.
Foul on Kieran Bywater.
I think it was Kieran.
Yep. These guys get the same haircuts.
Who is that guy?
I know. They get different haircuts.
John Carrier with a good turn off the chest trap there.
Feeding it to Juan Hernandez.
Roberts
trying to come through, but the Sol gets pushed away. Again, Roberts driving through. He's outnumbered. Can he bring it? Can't cut it back in. It goes out for a goal kick to the Sol, but drives past 2 defenders there. Still looking dangerous. Still seeing fans coming in, not latecomers, but they missed the first goal. If you haven't missed it at home, you've seen it on the screen, but people are still joining the stadium now. It's good to see all the fans.
Simon, I think I may have gone under with my guess of 13,000. I think we may be a little over that tonight.
I think so too, and I was out under minus 12,000. That's good. I'm glad to be wrong on that, because we have at least a couple of thousand on the far side. Another foul given against the Sol. They're giving a lot of fouls away, which is careless tonight. So another one about the same place as before, 25 yards out to Chattanooga FC in the Sol half. Sol making a wall in the box there.
And Simon, last week you were talking about the referee needing the magic spray, and this week we have the referee with the magic spray out there making sure there's no questions whatsoever on the placement. Juan Hernandez with the ball into the box.
Floated in, but
couldn't beat that defender, could it?
No, it's floated in rather than powered in, so Sol were looking for that. It's chipped back in again, headed away, headed back in, headed away. Okay, so maybe going through the area is not the route to go, because not to be going anywhere. Chattanooga still with possession, so I'm trying to push them out, but Chattanooga looking smart. Nice touch back.
Oh yes, well done
Kieran
there.
Byward on the far side. Just a step or two on that one, didn't quite get to it. And out for a goal kick to Sol. In the 19th minute of the game, still 1-0 to Chattanooga FC off that cheeky little goal from Roberts in the 6th minute. It's interesting so far. Not a dull moment. Both teams are going for it. Nobody's holding back, which is good. I hate to see games where people just holding back and playing for a draw. But that can't be done tonight in the cup game.
That was good combination play and then good defending by the Sonoma County Sol. Breaking forward here. Doing a really good job there.
Goes down.
And that's a foul given,
Right
yeah.
on top of the D.
And that was number 20, Taylor Varnador, in there causing the trouble for CFC.
Yeah.
Referee blew the whistle, and this is going to be a dangerous opportunity. I think we're going to see a strike straight on the frame here, Simon.
So too.
Several Sonoma County Sol players over the ball.
Definitely a scoring chance from this far out, just 20 yards out away from the box. So very interesting. Now CFC are going to line up and build the wall here.
We see number 19, Diego Lopez, over the ball here, ready to take the free kick. It was a quick one.
Oh, and just past the far post. Didn't trouble Greg Hartley, let it slide past, and teams reset. That was a scoring chance, Cox. I thought they'd do something better with that.
Yeah, Greg looked comfortable in the end,
He
but
did.
you never want to give away those opportunities at the edge of the box. The more often you do it, the more chances they're going to have to score. And Diego Lopez, you know, he's scored several goals this season, about 10 to be exact, so we don't want to give him any more chances than we have to.
No. Again, trying to set. Well, it's 3
Well
balls back
done.
in the same place, chipping the ball back. Oh, right in front of Sammy Goni. Can't get hold of it. And the Sol defence take it away. There was a big crowd of people there. But again, Will Roberts looking very dangerous. Kieran Bywater chipping in the box. The Sol flick it away. So we're letting Chattanooga get a lot of chips and crosses into their box, and they're not responding yet. And one of them falls over. Number 19 there, taking the tumble. No damage, just pride hurt probably.
Some of the combination plays so far, Simon, for these CFC attacking players. One touch all around this middle third has just been beautiful to watch.
It's been good.
And to be fair, there's been just, you know, several times where Sonoma County's done the same thing. So it has been an enjoyable game so far. Again, we've said it several times, but so open, so free-flowing that it's kind of caught us off guard.
There's been a lot of skill on both sides. In fact, both these teams have played hard to get to this point, so we are going to see a skillful game.
Oh, good turn by Will Roberts there. Just couldn't bring it ball under control as he turned. But cleared by the Sonoma County Sol, and Cedra with a throw in on the far
Definitely
side.
at the highest standard of soccer you'll see tonight with both these teams. To have got this far, they must be, you know what they're doing, and so it's very enjoyable to watch. And I hope a lot of people who haven't watched much soccer get to see this game and see how good it can be. because it's a great way to enjoy the game. John Carrier there, trying to come into the deep corner. Back to John Finley, chips it deep in the box. Who's there? Oh, Will Roberts.
And you would bet on Will Roberts to finish that one about 5 or 6 yards away from goal with the header. He just, he didn't jump. He stayed on the ground.
He didn't move, yeah.
And I think he may have wanted to hop up just a little bit to get above the ball, head it down a little bit. Yeah, exactly. Couldn't quite get over the ball, couldn't get it on frame, but that's another opportunity and a great ball by John Finley off this right-hand
ball
side.
from John Finley, a good chip in. Sonoma gave him far too much space. They should know he's dangerous by now, and they're just giving him far too much room.
And you see Coach Bill Elliott here on the sideline. He's wanting that second goal.
Returning possession as Sonoma's right to break.
CFC with a little bit of possession, long ball there.
Just ball free again, but yeah, the Sonoma keeper. So Sammy. Basically, they changed sides once, Carlos. I was thinking that was Will Roberts. It's Sammy Gurney on the far side now. You're quite right. They've changed. They do this. The Chattanooga strikers change sides now and again to catch out the defence, because they get used to a style of the strikers play, and then they suddenly switch sides and it's like, oh, different guy. And that catches us out because we're old and blind up here in the country.
Will Roberts with a great touch here to John Finley and the ball in.
Sammy again trying to flick something out of it. Sonoma pushing high in the air. Not a very confident shot, but a good bicycle getting clear it. Still in play. Now all good taking that one. Diego Lopez trying to come up. Down this side, stolen away by John Finley again.
And Diego Lopez did well there at first, but then 2 or 3.
Hernandez and Lopez tying it up, and referee's giving a foul Chattanooga's way. That was a 50-50 ball there. Maybe it was for something else.
Yeah, I thought that one was going to go against Juan, but I think he called the first contact that knocked Juan off balance. Yeah,
it was the first contact before that.
CFC knew a little bit of possession here, working the ball all the way back to just Jake Young, Soren on the far side, Kieran Bywater now, Young again.
25th minute of the game, still 1-0 Chattanooga.
I mentioned it a couple times, but the one-touch combination play, working through the midfield areas, has just been excellent so far. See that work here on the near side, able to get us a throw in really, really hard and really close to that corner flag.
Throw taken by John Finley. Setting John Carrier free, trying to get the extra touch. The defence were on him quickly and clear the ball. That all did back to Soren check, and CFC reload again with John Finley deep into the box. And headed away for a throw deep in the 18-yard area of the Sonoma half.
Cindruelo getting the ball into Kieran Bywater, the Sol defender stepping in, knocking the ball back out of bounds. Ball into the box here.
Deep in the box, headed away. Behind you, the Sonoma defenders really telling here when those balls do come in, they are winning them. But Chattanooga are getting a chance to make the shots. The crosses fairly regularly. So although Sonoma are pushing it out of the box, Chattanooga are getting the chance to push it in there. Nice deep ball there to Will Roberts. Coming into the corner, gets to cross in, but the keeper is on the end of it. Nice move though.
You can hear the Chatahooligans giving John Carrier a round of applause after he worked back to get that ball, and then knocked it back to John Finley, who was able to play Will Roberts forward. Just couldn't quite find somebody in the box. Sonoma back into a little bit of possession here.
Headed back to Soren, back to Gregor. turn away. And Sonoma don't really make a mess of that one. Sammy Goni trying to bring it through. Still with Sammy Goni. He's looking for somebody who's open. Kieran Bywater's open. Through to Sindri Awelo overlapping. Nice overlap there. Sindri coming in. Crossing it. And just on the ground instead of in the air. And no one's there for it.
Yeah, Sindri couldn't quite pick anybody out in the box there.
Nice steal from Hernandez, but the referee's calling a foul. He did slide in a bit there. And we've got a Sonoma player down. One of them took a bump there and is on down at the top of the D in their penalty area. Like he got a knock. And they call the referee over for that. Gives everybody a chance to catch their breath. It's been pretty much non-stop the whole first half.
It really has, Simon.
It's been great.
Looks like a little bit of a cramp or a problem with the ankle or the calf area there for the Sol player.
There's been a lot of play in the box there, and could have got a knock. Number 12.
Yep, that's number 12 there on the floor. That's Nicholas Lombardi. Struggling a little bit with what seems to be his right foot or his right calf area.
Right calf, and the physio stretching him out a little bit. So the Chattanooga players take a water break, and the Sonoma players get on a huddle again and try and devise a game plan and change it a little bit. So, but Chattanooga's smartly taking a water break, and how hot it gets here in Tennessee in the summertime, so they're rehydrating quickly.
That's Nicholas is up and moving. He seems to be moving pretty well, not too gingerly. So I expect we'll see him back on the field in just a couple minutes once the referee signals him back on the field.
Absolutely. So everybody's taking a light breather, getting some warm. It is hot out there. Like I said, the heat of the field that's been picking up during the course of the day is being reflected back to the players. I've been down there. It's awfully hot. So not comfortable, and you can dehydrate very fast without knowing it down there, so it's good to take a water break.
I think we'll see CFC just knock the ball back here. Sonoma just knock the ball back to CFC.
So a free kick to Sonoma. At the end of the 30th minute of play now, still 1-0 Chattanooga. One ball. Sonoma trying to flick it on into the box. Saw Newacek pushing it away. Still not clear. Matt Aldred flicking it through the Kieran Bywater. He's going to break down the wing. If he keeps it in, he does keep it in. Set Sammy Goni off. He's got Will Roberts lurking unmarked in the box. I think I'll give him Will Roberts an awful lot of space in that box.
No, they should know not to do that already, Simon.
You would think so.
Good tackle there by John Carrier, yeah.
Kieran Bywater guarding it, trying to make sure he gets possession back. Sloan with possession, but it's back to Kieran again. Nice 1-2 there. Juan Hernandez on the far side, ready to chip it in. Oh, right across the box, right through.
Just past Will Roberts' forehead there.
Forehead up.
Wow. That might have just nicked his hairs there. If it was a little bit longer, if he was wearing a different haircut, as you mentioned, Simon, it might have gone
in. It would have damaged his hair gel a little bit there. That's okay. We'll stop and get him some on the way home. So Chattanooga trying to get some pressure on the side nearest us, some of the hooligans, giving on their throw to the Sonoma County. They make a nice long throw. Make something of it, but again, outnumbered by the CFC players and giving it away. Jake Young with the ball.
It's Taylor Vanador trying to hold the ball up there, just wasn't able to. Sonoma was able to get possession back, working the ball on that far side. We're going to see a cross here.
Deep into the box, pushed out, good header by Jake Young. And it comes out to John Carrier, feeding the Robertson on the near side. We've got 3-on-2 with Robertson Sammy. Wolves being outnumbered again on that hustle, but he's got his speed and he comes across very well. That speed he's got is such a big thing. He's so fast. So
good touch there by the Sonoma midfielder. I believe that's number 33 in there.
it is.
Noah. Who's that attacking midfield player. He's looking to pick up the ball and drive at that CFC defense. Hasn't been able to do so as many times as he was earlier here.
John Finley there interrupting that pass very nicely, setting Sammy Goni for it. It's a little long to Sammy. Sammy's quick, but you know, couldn't quite keep it in. But again, they're threading those passes through space in the Sonoma defence. They're leaving a lot of space, and John's exploiting it, which he always does. He has an eye for a gap in play and just slides it right on through. So, and the Chattanooga attackers know that, and they're ready to run when they see it coming. They're like, oh, and off they go. It's caught a lot of defences on the hop, as we say. So the clearance from Sonoma from the goal kick gets pushed back into their half again. Sonoma trying to build something up here. And they come through. Chattanooga on top of it again. Keeping the 1-2 again. One hand is dispossessed again there.
Sonoma coming forward towards the CFC box on the far side here. Crossed in.
Deep cross headed up in the air. Greg Hart's thank you picked it up. Wasn't a lot of power on that header. There was good connection. And it was going the right way, but Gregor is placing himself and anticipating and says, oh, I'll hold that one, thank you. And off he goes.
That's number 3, Noah Parapicini again.
Still
looking to join
around.
the attackers for the Sonoma Colt.
Sonoma trying to get players back to deal with ball bouncing in the area. John Carrier picks it up. Finley through to Roberts. To Carrier. Hernandez. Roberts again. Plenty of space. Sammy Goni unmarked again. Back to Carrier. Carrier in space. Finley way up. Crosses the ball. Goni can't connect. Get power on it. Goes out for a goal kick to Sonoma.
That was good play by CFC. Just being patient, working the ball from right to left, and then back over to this right-hand side. Usually we see John Finley get those really dangerous crosses with his right foot, able to cut it back on his left, whip the ball in. Sammy Goni trying to combine with his striking partner, Will Roberts, just a little bit too far in front of him.
They're playing well together, those two. They seem to have really got it going on tonight, which is great to see. Sonoma clearing the ball. That's a long pass.
Yeah.
They keep it in play though.
Defender able to keep it in bounds and work the ball. A little bit of space here. Driving forward. Noah with it here, number 33, driving again towards the box.
Taken down. Oh, another foul given. Wow.
Yeah, and the referee's going to give a caution here, I think. No, I think he was just reaching for the spray. No caution. He was just reaching for the spray.
So Matt Aldridge took it down again, that same place, 20 yards out.
Yep. And it was a tough call, Simon, because there was a lot of the ball, but I think the referee saw it a little bit from behind, a little bit of contact with the player, and when you are from behind like that, the referees are going to blow the whistle. Of course, I'll give it to I think it was either Matt Aldridge or Kieran there. Yeah, they got a lot of the ball, but yeah, the referee's going to blow the whistle when it's from behind like that. Another opportunity to get the ball on frame against Gregor Hartley here.
Here we go. Sonoma dipping the ball in. Gregor tips it away for a corner. Nice save.
Very calm in the end for Greg, but he may have been unsighted a little bit. Usually we see him confidently catch something that's right at him like that, but he may have seen it a little late. Chose to just tip it over the bar. CFC needs to be attentive here as the Sonoma defenders come forward for this corner kick.
Another deep corner. Sonoma trying to head it in, but it goes away. No danger for a goal kick.
And that was number 35, Luke Levanway, who had made his way forward for that corner kick from his defensive midfield position. Tried to get the opportunity, but just to the right of Gregor Hartley's goal. We got some contact with the head there. Yeah, and there's the first yellow card of the match.
There it is.
Yeah, anytime there's contact with the head, especially the back of the head, you're going to see the referee pull that yellow card out. We'll make sure we confirm that for you. Not sure exactly which player that was as he has his back
got a lot from the Sonoma players caused the foul, but Sammy's made of tough stuff, so he's back on his feet.
think that's number 15, Justin Ferreira.
In the midfield.
Getting his hands just a little bit too high for the referee's liking. And like I said, anytime you get contact with the head, you're going to see yellow cards coming from the referee.
You've got to take great care of those kind of injuries. Referee's been told to watch them out in the referee notes this year to make sure they pay attention to head injuries.
Ball into the box there.
Deep into the box, headed away. Hernandez with the ball. Can he get a shot? A chip.
Oh, and what a ball!
Oh, wow! Will Roberts again right there.
Juan Hernandez at the top of the box with a floated ball to the back post, and Will Roberts just holds his head. He knows he should have done better with that. And you have Juan Hernandez at the top, just like, hey man, I should have 2 assists. You got to bury that thing, man. But the chances are coming for CFC. And to be fair, Sonoma's had their chances as well, but I think the clear-cut opportunities have come for CFC as we kind of go through this half. But what a good ball by Juan there. Cleared away by Jake Young towards Will Roberts. Good defending there to get the ball away. Yeah, I'm not sure how much intent there was there, but it kept the ball from going beyond John Kerr, so the referee blew the whistle for the handling. Again, I'm not sure how much intent, but yeah, kept the ball from going forward. So Sonoma settling into a little bit of possession after the quick free kick.
Sonoma trying to complete something through. It's a nice move, but through on Newhouse checks the right boot is there and clears it away to Hernandez, who's trying to set Sammy Goni free. Almost does. So Sonoma resetting again.
I tell you what, Simon, I've been really, really impressed with Sammy Goni and Will Roberts. The continuity that they've had so far in this first half. You know, they have played together, but they haven't started a match together. Usually it's either Luke and Sammy or Luke and Will for the majority of the regular season, and it's awesome to see the continuity of play.
Oh, almost Hernandez getting it through. Still Sammy Goni taken down. He's still fighting with the ball. No foul given. Play goes on.
Yeah, I think Sammy just lost his foot there a little bit. Couldn't quite get back on balance, and the referee just chose to let play go on.
Sonoma trying to come through. Lopez trying to look for somebody to pass to. Can't find him, and he gets chased down by 2 CFC players.
And that's the thing. Every time David Lopez gets the ball, he has several CFC players around him. They know he's a danger man. Exactly right.
Which is what Sonoma's not doing. We're obviously giving too much space, but CFC's done their homework, and they're looking at the guys got to stay on this guy all the time. So looking for a nice long ball at the box. Regan Hartley calls for it straight out.
Quick distribution to Kieran Bywater, coming straight forward at the Sonoma County defenders again.
Kieran breaking fast. Wide, deep ball. Roberts, chip back to Hernandez, takes the shot. Slides past the far post for Chattanooga.
You see the one-touch combinations again.
A lot of good ones.
Kieran Bywater's excellent driven ball all the way across the field. You have Will Roberts setting the ball up for Juan Hernandez as he was breaking forward from midfield. Tried that left-footed strike one time, as we mentioned, just a little bit beyond the post. The goalkeeper was pretty grateful to watch that one roll by.
You think he wasn't bothered about that, but it was, a good move. Sonoma making their first substitution, I do believe. Number 8 coming on. That's Edgar Martinez coming on. Place number 37. Alexis Brito coming off. So on comes Mr. Martinez. Let's see what he can do.
That's a really early substitution, Simon. You don't usually see substitutions in the first half, but
an injury or something.
Yeah, something about the shape or something about the way that Sonoma set out their play at the beginning isn't quite working, isn't quite right. The coach choosing to change it really early in the match in the 40th minute. And we'll see if that helps them get into the game a little bit more. Gregor Hartley able to come forward and claim the ball fairly easy after the deflection there. Long punt forward towards Will Roberts. Able to win the header, but straight to a Sonoma County player. Luke Levanway.
Good pass, straight to Chattanooga play. That was,
he worked it well for a
sloppy.
second and then gave it away pretty easily.
Strange. Yeah. Aldridge with possession. Trying to find John Carrier. Back to Aldridge. Long ball. Oh, what's John Finley?
John Finley wants to get forward, doesn't he?
I think he wants to score a goal.
Yeah, he's been higher up the field than normal this game, and maybe that's something that Coach Bill Elliott has asked him to do. And not that he doesn't usually get forward, but he's been so active down this right-hand side.
Yeah, he has. And Sinjuelo has too on the far side, Carlos. I've noticed Sindre sneaking down there, overlapping with Kieran Bywater, and then saw him take his place.
And that's happened several times.
They're both doing it. Jake Young with the ball under pressure, but no problem. Push it away. Sonoma again using their height to head these away. They have some very tall defenders, and that's certainly keeping them in the game, because one of those balls gets over them, then it could be trouble. Sonoma trying for a break, and doesn't really come for anything. Greg Hartley runs back and just essentially picks it up. Cheeky kick up there, no problems.
It's like he likes the limelight, Simon. He likes that little bit of flair, a little bit of flash.
Very shy and retiring like his dad. He's not that. Oh no! Hello, Harry.
He usually wears those bright goalkeeping jerseys as well.
Oh gosh, yeah, he's a wallflower. Greg is a wallflower.
Sonoma into a little bit of possession here on the far side, able to turn to midfield and driving forward here. Looking for Noah, but wasn't quite able to connect with him. CFC working it. John Carrier finding a little bit of space in the center circle. Coming forward here. Finds Kieran Bywater. A couple options in front of him. And I think there's going to be a foul there. Another very, very dangerous area.
A card? No, just a knock. Okay. But it's a free kick at Chattanooga.
Kieran changing directions really well there. Kept the defender off balance, and in the end, gave away the foul. This is going to be one of those opportunities that I think is going to be a little bit too far to strike it, but we've seen Kieran score from about this range, so maybe he'll give it a go, but chances are he's going to chip this one in the box and look for a knockdown or a header into the goal.
Okay. The ball, settling it. In the 45th minute now. It'd be great to get a goal half time. Here he goes. That's a field goal in football, but not what we're looking for was a goal in the net. So,
like I said, just a little bit far out. You see Kieran trying to go for power and just got under it a little bit too much. Maybe leaned back, got under it, send it into the stands, as you mentioned, Simon, for a field goal. The Sol goalkeeper ready to put the ball back in play as we reach the 45th minute. We are now into extra time. Haven't had any indicator from the stadium as far as extra time so far, so we'll keep our eye on the fourth official and let you know just as soon as we can. Hear that on the and that's halftime. Simon, it's been a good half.
It really has.
Very open, lots of attacking play from both teams. Not really what we expected. What do you think so far?
I think it's been really good. I mean, it's not been a game where everybody sat back. The early goal in the 6th minute from Will Roberts has really made the difference, and it's made Sonoma have to come out and play and not just settle back. and it's been good for both sides. There's been a lot of play. I'm saying the lion's share of it has been Chattanooga's. The Sonoma team have tried to come forward and have their attacks broken down. They had a couple of shots on goal, but Gregor Hart has always been there. Yeah, if a lot of those shots had gone in, it could be 2 or 3-0 by now. So it's been good flowing football, which you'd expect from two teams of this caliber who've got to the championship to their region. You're looking at very high caliber soccer here tonight. It's been really enjoyable to watch. I know it's been good to watch at home for you guys from the comments we've had on the YouTube stream. So what we're going to do is take a short break and catch our breath. You at home, don't go away. We'll be back very soon after a 15-minute break. So get a cup of tea and a biscuit, and we'll be back to see you very shortly. See you soon. Do not go away.
At least mention our sponsors here in this
Please
second
do,
half.
Carlos.
So we have
Please do.
Volkswagen is the title sponsor for Chattanooga Football Club. Always has been since the beginning. We love their support. We're so grateful for them. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do anything that we do here in Finley Stadium in Chattanooga. So again, thank you to Volkswagen Chattanooga. We'd also like to thank Belhaven University, who's our primary streaming sponsor this evening. Right. And as always, so visit chattanooga.belhaven.edu for more information, whether you're on campus or looking for courses online. They offer lots of opportunities for you to finish your degree if you're a working adult. As always, we'd like to thank Underground, our production partner, for being with us. John Carrier coming forward and taking a shot.
Scuffs it away from near post.
Yeah, wasn't able to get a hold of that one like he would have liked to, but again, a little bit more pressure from CFC. Breaking forward out of that middle third with some possession. John quickly took the touch out of his feet, tried to get the shot. Didn't connect very well in the goal kick for Sonoma. And just a little bit of possession here in the defensive third. Long ball there. When that ball was headed away by Soren Uhas-Check there, and because of the depth perception, Simon, I thought that one was headed past Grega, but safely in the end away for a corner kick. The whole Sol coming forward, able to get the big boys from the back forward, try and create some chaos in the box, and maybe get a knockdown, get a finish. These set pieces have been the best opportunities for the Sol so far, so
they have, for sure.
CFC doesn't want to give these away.
Into the box. Up in the air and wait for a goal kick, I do believe. Nothing too dangerous there. Nothing the defense could handle, certainly.
Yeah, it's number 33, Noah, on the back post, trying to get his head on it. Get it past Gregor Hartley, but I believe that was Soren or Jake Young there on that back post, disrupting him just enough. We agree, it does give the stream a pretty cool look when there's fans over there.
It looks great.
Yeah, I wish you guys could see all the fans that are underneath us.
It's really good.
It's probably about at least twice as many as what's over there. Yeah, if I had to guess, if not more.
This side is full, so it's at least 10,000 this side. So whatever's on top, the other side is adding to it. So we're looking for a huge figure. Nice ball. Will Roberts' first shot. Bang! Oh, right over very high over the bar, but a good opportunity there again, looking so dangerous. And Sammy Goni set Will off.
Yeah, Juan Hernandez did a good job of finding Sammy Goni quickly out of midfield, and Sammy with a great outside of the football to Will Roberts. A couple touches, trying to get it out of his feet, just couldn't quite get it on frame, but CFC being dangerous again. I think the referee is going to blow for a foul there.
I think so.
John Finley a little bit aggressive, trying to shield the ball out of bounds. I'm not quite sure what the referee saw there, to be honest, but he saw something, maybe some grabbing, but this is an opportunity. Well, again, sending those big boys forward, and they chose not to do so, keeping possession here, but the ball eventually comes in the box.
Headed away nicely by Jake Young. So, yeah, it's something. He's talking to his linesman, and they're seeing things for him, letting him know what's going on. Which should be a team of the linesmen working together for the referees, so they're doing that better. Some referees we've seen having let that go a bit. That this is a good team tonight. They're making the game run very well.
They really have done well. No complaints, and it's refreshing after last week. It was again
last week was night and day.
Yeah, it was a difficult game last week for the referees. Shall we say that?
I want to say something about last week's game, but I won't because there are lawyers watching.
The referee had a lot to do. We'll say that, and whether he did everything well.
He did have a lot to do, but he didn't do it.
Yeah,
Let's say that.
I agree. So it's been refreshing today to not have to discuss the referee. Very good flow to the game so far. No real problems. A couple cards, but that's to be expected in these games.
They're trying to make some pressure here, Carlos. Which is interesting. They're trying to make things a little more difficult for Chattanooga.
And this is the point in the game where you might start to see a substitution from the Sol, a little bit of change in their tactics because we're into the 66th minute here, and they got to go score that goal, Simon.
They do. They need to get back in the game, and they aren't going to do it by passing off the field like that.
Yeah, trying to work that triangle, trying to get some possession in dangerous areas, just weren't on the same page, and the ball ends up out of bounds.
Right.
Those drums are a little bit loud, aren't they?
That's all right. we can always turn the volume up and chat some more.
Diego Lopez here coming forward. Again, after a couple of influential minutes at the beginning of this second half, Diego hasn't really been able to get much in there, but he's got it here.
For a shot. Pushed wide then. He's not done yet. Nice turn on, the ball goes Lopez's way. He's got two on him. Good play from the Sol here. Trying to play it long, and it doesn't. Goes out for a goal kick. That went out across the line, didn't it?
Yep.
I think so.
Yeah, we have the linesman down over here, signaled it out of bounds. That was a little bit better from Diego Lopez there, working the ball, getting into a dangerous area. He tried to come across and go down the line against Sindrehuelo, but he knew he couldn't beat him for pace. He cut back, able to get the ball in the box.
Right.
That could have been dangerous on the back post there.
Trying to make a break here. Bill Roberts trying to make space for Samigoni, but Sonoma County breaking it down. Getting quick to break here when they have the chance, which is good too. Chattanooga, yep, stealing the ball away again. Hernandez is right in the middle of that there. You can hear the crowd loving this. Just loving this play. They really appreciate a good game, and they're getting one tonight. And yeah, I'm starting to see more urgency from Sonoma. I'm sure you are at home too. They are realising that big clock at the end of the field is starting to tick down, and they have a little over 20 minutes to do something, and they're starting to wake up, and now we should have an interesting game if they press a little harder.
And again, you see lots of teams come into Fort Finley here and employ a similar tactic. Try and stay really tight, try and stay really organized, and stay in the game as late as you can with an opportunity to pull something out at the end. A lot of teams come here to Chattanooga Football Club and try to play really open and attacking style and end up getting blown out. The Sol have done really well to keep their momentum and play some attacking soccer, but still be really compact in defense and in midfield and make sure they're not giving away too many goals or too many opportunities. But that being said, I think they're going to have to come out of that shell just a little bit, as we mentioned, Simon.
They're going to have to press. I mean, you don't come here to play for a draw. Unless they're stupid, but they're not stupid.
Yeah.
So they're not doing that.
Matt Aldred doing well there to win the ball back.
They wouldn't have got this far if they were playing for draws. So Samigoni still coming through, taken down, no foul given. Referee says it was a bit of shoulder from Sammy.
Shoulder to shoulder there.
Okay, 50-50, so
Matt Aldridge
strong there.
I don't know about that one. I'm not sure about that one, sir.
Giving a yellow card on Matt Aldridge.
I'm not sure on that one.
Which seems a little uneven, shall we say.
Yep. And I will say, Simon, there's times where the referee will give cautions or give fouls for the excessive nature of the foul or the force of the foul. You see Matt Aldridge there, won the ball really, really strong, 1 foot on the ball. His cleats may have been up just a tad, may have been a part of the issue there, but it was a really strong challenge, lots of contact with the opposing player. And so Matt's been in the middle of a lot of challenges so far. So that one may have been coming from the referee. Not sure if he's talked to him a couple times or, if he's said something in his ear, like, calm down just a little bit. But the referee really didn't question it at all. Gave the caution, and that's maybe the difference between what happened last week and what's going on now. Even if it wasn't, maybe necessarily a reckless or something that endangered the other team, but the referee wants to make sure that he keeps control of the game. And that's been the hardest challenge so far. And so the referee had to give the yellow card there, Simon.
They have to show they're in charge of the game. And the Sonoma player did get quite a knock there on his left leg. He's having to sit down and get treatment, so he's in pain. It's like they had a bad fall or twisted his leg when he came down, so about 10 men temporarily. So, but yeah, as we've said many times, if you have a game where Matt Aldred doesn't get a yellow card, something's wrong. Yeah, that's just the nature of how Matt plays, and he's a bit of an enforcer when it comes to the midfield for Chattanooga, and that's why he plays every week. That's what he does.
Absolutely. He's the captain. A lot of the team draws their strength from him, and just the amount that he runs and the heart that he puts into every game. Just such a great leader for the CFC squad.
Absolutely.
Sonoma into some possession. Long ball here.
Deep. Greg Hartley there safely says thank you. Stays calm.
You see Kieran Bywater looking at Greg, and both of them just put their hands up, saying, calm down just a little bit, slow it down. That's just the experience of these players. Exactly. They've played at all levels, played on the highest level, really, as amateurs and as young kids, so they know what they're doing out there on the field, just slowing it down. But Sonoma able to get the ball back, working some possession on the far side. They're going to want to bring it forward quickly, and there's that long ball.
Deep ball, Sawney Hasjack's head, stops it. Played Sol. To Kieran Bywater on the near side again, trying to set Sammy Goney free, but Sammy Goney isn't a rocket ship, so that's going to go right past him. So, and the injured player looks like he's back on. No tonight substitutes. Number 13 is coming. Number 10 was injured. Number 13 is coming on for Sonoma, so that's 2 substitutions they've used. None used by Chattanooga yet. We may see some fresh legs. We haven't seen them yet. But second substitute for Sonoma. We're in the 73rd minute. Still 1-0 to Chattanooga FC.
And Simon, that's Sean Callahan.
Will Roberts for he stays on side. But the ball spins back and slows him down. And Bywater trying to keep it going. Here he comes.
Oh, that was Sean Callahan coming on the field, number 13, as you mentioned, for the Sol. That was number 10 going off. That's Nicholas Spann with a little bit of an injury. Yeah, John Carey didn't like that, but the Sol player pulled out. It looked like he was going to be a little bit late with that challenge. You see the referee apologizing to Matt Aldred after getting hit with the ball there, but
it's going in Chattanooga's favour, so that's a bad clearance, but
a little bit lackadaisical there with that clearance. Almost bounced to Kieran Bywater in a really dangerous position.
Foul called on John Finley there, a little bit of pushing, so Sonoma live again. Trying to come forward. Matt Aldred in there again. Strong header. Sonoma being pushed back into the last third of their field. And Sonoma Hasjack guarding the ball out away from the attack, but Sonoma going to throw deep in Chattanooga's half. You can see they can flood in. Diego Lopez again trying to do the 1-2. The give and go, still got the ball, Diego Lopez. Chips it across the box.
There.
Nice play. Can they do something with this? Comes back, number 7.
Good save.
Great save by Greg Hartley.
And the ball bounces right to him. What an opportunity for the Sol. Lots of really, really good work on this right-hand side. Then they were able to work it to the far side. Great cross by the Sol attacker off the left side. Back across the 18. Left-footed strike, but Greg Hartley was up to the challenge.
Look at that.
And you hear the Chattanooga hooligans love it. interesting question here from Twitter, Simon.
Yes.
We have David Steele asking a question. If cards accumulate over the playoffs, because as we mentioned, Matt Aldred 2 games in a row with yellow cards, and we'll get the answer for that and let you know if there is an accumulation. At this point, I don't think there is an accumulation rule, but
I think there is.
there may be?
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't think there is? Okay.
I do not think there is.
Okay.
They may just be per game. We will find out. That's a good question because it could make a difference. We've lost Lewis True tonight because he got a red card in the game against Miami. So he would already be playing tonight. He's not. The accumulation, we'll have to find out on that one. That's a good question.
I think I agree with you, Greg. I've never heard of anything like that being an issue, but it may be, and we'll get our fact checker to check that fact real quick for us.
Absolutely. Sonoma being pushed back at their own half, back to their keeper.
Yeah, that's not the direction Sonoma wants to be headed. They need to get momentum going forward, try and put some pressure on the CFC goal here.
Going west that way towards California.
Right, yeah. That's where their home is.
Not what their intention is.
Yeah, they don't want to go home just yet, Simon.
That is the west side of the stadium, but that's a minor point. So Sonoma trying to build up again, playing good possession, but still their own half. Not looking to cross the centre line at the moment.
That's very patient.
Do that. Patient, but time is ticking.
Yeah, exactly. It's getting a little late for patience at this point in the game. CFC is always staying compact, keeping their shape, making sure that making it difficult to be broken down by Sonoma. But they're going to have to come forward and try and break them down here in the next couple minutes.
Sonoma keeping possession. Nice touch.
That was a good flick there.
Wide. Try and get the ball again. A good stop by Gregor Hartley. That was more aggressive by Sonoma for sure. Much better play by them. Starting to look dangerous. That was Diego Lopez again.
I think that's number 13, Sean Callahan, who just came in. Yeah, he's come out onto this right-hand side. Yeah, they look very similar, Simon. And he did a really good job of turning Cindre Waylo there and getting a shot off with his left foot, but not enough power to beat Gregor Hartley there. Cindy, thank you so much for your answer here on YouTube. Cindy Spera from the NPSL has chimed in here and has said that yellow cards are expunged after the regular season and do reaccumulate during the playoffs. 4 yellow cards equals sitting out 1 game. So I think Matt Aldred has 1 more yellow card to get through. So he's on 3. So he's got to be calm. And that would be the same thing if he got another yellow, he'd be sitting anyway. So he just got to be careful at this point.
Sonoma making a substitution there. Number 7 coming off, number 6 coming on. So fresh legs in the, I think in the attack there, if I'm not mistaken. Carl will give you a name shortly.
Simon, I don't see number 6 on the team sheet for Sonoma. Let me make sure we can verify that real quick, and then we'll give you a name. But that was Brenton Frame coming off the field. That's number 7. Yeah, Luke, I think he only has 3. Got 1 last game, got 1 today, and then I think he had 1 in the conference tournament.
So, yeah. So,
Juan Hernandez has been pretty influential so far. It's going to be an opportunity for the Sol to get the ball in the box here from a dangerous position. Ball in the box, bounces around just a little bit.
CSV going to clear it. Sammy Goni breaking. He's got 1 on him, but he's still going. He runs out of space and goes for a throw.
And that transition pace is just as good. It gets Chattanooga the opportunity to step forward as a unit, come together and take a collective deep breath at this point.
Right. And we're going to have a substitution. Chattanooga.
Marge, I think you're a little bit biased, though.
A tiny bit. So, number 13, David Perez coming on for Kieran Bywater. Kieran's had a great game.
Absolutely.
And now David is on. David's from Dalton, Georgia, local lad. He's always wanted to play for CFC, so very excited about playing tonight. Kieran's had a great game. I expect we'll see a lot of speed from David on this side here. And he'll make a real nuisance of himself in the last 10 minutes of the game.
And that's a substitution we've seen a lot, Simon. Lots of hard work from Kieran Bywater, and then David's going to come in and inject that little bit of pace as you talked about.
Shot. Oh, a bad clearance and a shot for the Sonoma.
Yeah, just a miscommunication with Greg Hartley there and the defenders. Greg had come for the ball, and then, like you mentioned, Simon, there was the misclearance that went straight to the Sonoma player. Greg was a little bit far out in his box there, but the Sonoma player able to just chip it over the top, and yeah, just a miscommunication there, unfortunately. But Sonoma able to coolly put that ball in the back of the net. 1-1 here as we are in the 81st minute, and Chattanooga's trying to get behind their team here.
Oh, the noise. Now we have an exciting 10 minutes.
And often we see the CFC defenders just so calm, so collected. Communication is so good all the time. And
steals it, sets Semifinals free. Hernandez, Roberts takes the shot. Oh, stuffs it wide. Oh.
Good combination there by the attacking players. Juan Hernandez to Sammy Goni, back to Hernandez, through to Will Roberts. Another left-footed shot right by the post. Unlucky goal in the end for CFC to give up, but the Sol, that's exactly what they were looking for. A little bit of pressure on the 18, a little miscommunication by CFC, and then they were able to jump on their opportunity to equalize. Now the game becomes really, really interesting for the next 10 or 15 minutes.
Lots going on this next few minutes.
And we'll see how much time is added on at the end. I don't think there's going to be much unless something goes on, you know, pretty drastic in the next couple minutes, but CFC's got about 10 minutes to try and find that winner, and you know, the way Sonoma's playing right now, they could find the winner as well. So
well, they're pushing hard. Finley Stadium with a free kick on the far side. Everybody coming up. This would be a great time to have a goal. Deep into the box at Sonoma, pushing it out. Hoofing it away. Sonoma trying to come forward. There's nobody on the end of the ball.
And Jake Young collecting it, finding Gregor Hartley.
Gregor clearing it deep and strong.
There's David Perez trying to catch it. Able to do so. Well done keeping the ball in play. Great.
Oh, great cross from David Perez. Met by Will Roberts, who just can't keep the header down.
That's 4 or 5 opportunities for Will Roberts tonight. There's a couple that have been a little clearer than that one, but that was a good opportunity. Great cross by David Perez after he did well to track that ball down from Gregor Hartley. Will Roberts has got to find a finish here in these last couple minutes. He will really rue these missed opportunities if CFC goes down in this game. Sonoma's going to look to slow the game down just a little bit in these final minutes, get into extra time, not give anything away silly here in the end, look for opportunities to break quickly when they can.
That's true. Sonoma coming into space, can they get a shot in? Nice pass, going for space. And the shot deflects. No, goes out, badly taken, it goes out to the near post. And in Chattanooga they have a goal kick.
And Simon, I think our good buddy Zeka's coming on the field.
Ah, Zeka.
Juan Hernandez about to exit. He's had an excellent game. He's been everywhere. I think several people have mentioned on the YouTube stream they would have him as man of the match tonight. Several great through balls, really good defensive effort. He should have a couple assists, as we mentioned. He's given Will Roberts a couple opportunities that have just been excellent.
Right.
I think John Carrier's going to go into that attacking midfield role.
Right.
The wingers are now the substitutes for CFC. Zeka on the right-hand side and David Perez on the left side. Try and get some speed down those flanks.
Sonoma have finally played with a bit of urgency here. Okay. We have tonight's official attendance for you. And we were saying 13,000. We're close. The official attendance is 12,251 people.
So it's not bad for a night out in a mid to small size city here in Tennessee, huh?
Right, absolutely. They get some great soccer for their money. Sammy Goni. Zeka taking a shot there, isn't it, on the far?
Yeah, just came in. Trying to wet his beak with a shot. A little ambitious from about 25, 30 yards away, but hey, try it. We've seen him score them before.
Absolutely. So yeah, they're do it. Slow players gone down. It's like a cramp or something.
And that goal was scored by number 33, Noah Paravicini. Sorry again for messing up that name. Sorry about that.
Right.
But yeah, he scored that goal in the 80th minute.
Have a quarter of water break here. Sonoma slowing play down a bit.
That's number 35 on the floor there. Maybe a cramp or something.
Yeah, that's stretching his legs.
Yeah, that's Luke Levanway.
And they get a chance to water a quick talk to the coach, including us. Quick water. Hooligans are making so much noise, they're going to burst their lungs tonight, trying to get this team inspired to get that winning goal. It's incredibly noisy down there.
And Simon, that 12,251 in attendance tonight now takes over CFC's second largest ever crowd here, and the final last year was the largest, of course, with over 18,500 people. Yeah, that was a lot.
That's our biggest crowd of the season.
Yep, absolutely. And last weekend we had 10,100, so that was in second place, but the 12,000 tonight overtake that.
It just keeps going up and up. It's great.
Absolutely.
I love it. Love it. It's great to see soccer so popular. It's just, something you wouldn't have dreamed of before Chattanooga FC came along. It's just really increased soccer territory in the southeast, and especially in this city, but a lot of other teams in the Tennessee area, and teams in Alabama and Georgia too. It's been great. So we're delighted that CFC is a part of that. And you're seeing the results of that tonight, folks, on the screen. Diego Lopez dispossessed by Sindriuelo very calmly. And Samir goes, back to Gregor Hart, a little chancy, but Greg is up to it and clears it. Still going, bouncing around Sonoma, trying to get the 1-2 going. Lopez getting the shot, but it's wide. Doesn't trouble Gregor Hartley too much. Now they've finally woken up and they're trying to get some goals. Interesting to see.
Yeah, and he struck it really well there. They have number 4, Simon Wheatley, coming onto the field for Sonoma.
Okay.
Not quite sure who went off. May have been the injured player from before.
The guy at 30.
Yeah, number 35.
He's down on the bench with the cramp. Number 37. Yeah, he's because the cramp got too much. They brought them fresh legs.
Alexis Burdo.
Foul called against Sonoma there on Chattanooga. Matt Aldred getting ready to take the shot. A couple of minutes of play left. Go anywhere then. Tight legs, I think. Throw to Sonoma on the far side. 90th minute of play, not much time to go. I can't see there being a whole lot of stoppage time either, Coles.
Yeah, haven't seen any indicator just yet.
So, extra Extra time is beckoning.
An opportunity here for the Sol to get the ball forward. Good touch with the chest and then the head. Number 20 there. Really good work by Taylor Vanador.
Was keeping it in play there. Sonoma trying to make a break. Chattanooga FC's defence up to the job. Sonoma still trying to come forward. Trying to get a cross in, but driven away and a goal kick. Gregor Hartley ready to get this back into play. Some tired legs up there for sure. I know everybody's given a lot tonight. It's been non-stop running the whole game.
We'll see Coach Bill Elliott talking to Snoopy Davidson here, giving him a little bit of instructions. We may see him come on the field soon.
Sammy Goney coming through, trying to get the shot.
Great block. That was really well done by the defender there from Sonoma, just sliding in and blocking that shot from Sammy, as you mentioned.
Bounce goes Sonoma's way. CFC have to try and get back, and they do. Nope, Sonoma still got it.
CFC
trying to get a shot through. Trying to get space. Gregor Hartley.
Oh my goodness.
Right
wow.
Ball.
In the 90th minute.
In the 90th minute, right past Gregor Hartley's outstretched arm into the top corner. Sonoma get the shot in.
And you can hear the crowd shocked.
Wow.
Quiet all the way through. See Tommy Salsa on the bench trying to get the hooligans up and excited. There's still a little bit of extra time to go here. Still have some time for CFC, but as several have mentioned on the YouTube stream, there's been so many opportunities for CFC in this game. Shouldn't have come to this, but Sonoma have played hard throughout the whole game and have taken their opportunities here, especially in the 90th minute. What a good finish. Just past Gregor Hartley.
CFC coming back strong, trying to get that equaliser in the box. Oh, Will Roberts again hitting it over the bar.
That's 5 or 6 chances for Will Roberts. That one by far the most difficult. About 7, 8 yards out of box. Bounced up really hard on him. You see lots of heads and hands here. It's tough for CFC. It's one of the first times they've been down in any games in this season.
It's the first time this season they've been behind in all their play. And they have been undefeated all year. Back in the play from the Sol, trying to push the ball forward. Foul called on them. Referee's calling the foul. Gregor Hartley.
You see Gregor Hartley's going to come up and take this free kick. Everybody into the box.
Everybody's pushing
throwing
up.
everybody up there.
Everybody's pushing up. Free kick on the halfway line there. Everybody up in the 18-yard box. This is amazing. This is so exciting. Here we go. Deep in the 18-yard box. Gregor Hartley pushed that by the keeper. Punched away. Score new hand check. Checking it back into the box. Flicked on. A shot. No, bouncing around the box. So Sonoma clear it again with the halfway line.
Cleared away by the
Lots
Sol
of
there.
drama there.
Have
Throw to Chattanooga.
a minute or less left here.
Waylo, back to Gregor Hartley. Gregor's going to push it up. Long ball headed into the box, high in the air. Who's on the end of it? Again, Chattanooga can't get hold of that ball. It's high in the air. Sonoma's height winning them.
And there's the final whistle.
Whistle, folks. That's the final whistle. Sonoma Sol 2-1 over Chattanooga FC. Sonoma Sol will play Cleveland AFC in the final for the NPSL Championship.
And they will travel to Cleveland to play that game. Heartbreaking defeat for CFC. Played so well for long periods of the game, but just lost their way towards the end, it seemed like. Simon just couldn't keep the pressure up. Tired evening, and Sonoma really picked their chances towards the end of the game, scoring in the 80th minute and then again in the 90th minute.
Absolutely. Just an amazing game. But they played great right until the end and took the victory. Coming all the way from California to play as well as that. Well done, Sonoma Sol. Good win for 2-1 there. And of course, the stadium's gone very, very quiet. It's
tough pill to swallow for the 12,000 here.
It's it's hard to swallow that. That was a tough way to go out of the game. Chattanooga gave everything they had and more. Yeah, just getting some comments there on the stream on Twitter about that. Nobody thinks Chattanooga was the better team, but the goals are what matters. So 2-1 to Sonoma. The stadium is quieting down. The hooligans making plenty of noise, still raising their players up as they had done for the whole season. So yeah, that's a shock already, Carlos. We were expecting Chattanooga to hold on, play for extra time and do something in the extra time. A good match to watch. I mean, non-stop end-to-end stuff.
It really was a good one to watch. Good soccer all the way around. You know, didn't really have to talk about the referee very much. He did well, and the players did well. They played their bit, but yeah, I think CFC will rue those missed chances.
I think they will too. They
especially in the first half. There was 3 or 4 chances, about 6 yards away that should have been buried, that could have been buried. That, you know, as several people have mentioned here on the streams, whether that's on YouTube or Twitter or Facebook, that on the balance of play, CFC should have been far ahead in this game, but they didn't finish. And credit to the Sol, they did finish their chances.
You've got to put the ball in the net. That's what you got to do. So that's, you know.
Yeah, and the Chattanooga still cheering on the team. They're going to stay.
Yeah,
the team will acknowledge them. They'll come
and applaud the team. And the team will applaud the Chattanooga as they have done every game this year. That amazing bond between the players and the fans that other clubs wish they had. Chattanooga has that. There's the crowd saluting the Chattanooga and the fans.
And you can see the heartbreak as they come over. The team's not used to having to do this in front of the Chattanooga. They're used to celebrating, used to coming over in good spirits. But
and the Sonoma County Sol doing their celebrations there.
Heartbreaking moment for the team, for the Chattanooga.
Not something we see often at Finley Stadium. Another team celebrating a win.
Yep. And that's the first loss in the NPSL this week, or this year for.
This year.
Yeah,
not this week.
For CFC, they've lost a couple games in the U.S. Open Cup, and then also in a couple friendlies, those international friendlies that we've played, but this is the first loss in the NPSL this season, and they deserve the respect and the cheers that they get from the Chattanooga and the yeah, it's a tough way to go out. Well, Simon.
Yes, Carlos.
It seems like our season's come to an end. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure to be in the box with you this year, man. It's first year being here. We started about 3 months ago. To be honest, Simon and I didn't know each other until we stepped into the booth, and we've created a good relationship here.
And here we are.
It's been a pleasure, Simon. We've had a great season. Again, CFC winning 10 games, losing none in the regular season, tying 1. Going all the way to the NPSL semifinal, losing in a heartbreaking fashion to the Sonoma Sol. A couple good goals late on, 80th minute, 90th minute. Not the way that CFC planned it, but as I said, Simon, it's been a pleasure to be with you here.
And all the fans too. It's been great having the fans along too. We've enjoyed you here. We hope to be back next season to talk to you again. We know everybody's enjoyed the stream and hearing us commenting on the games, and we appreciate it. Thank you very much for your kind comments and all the things you said on social media and everywhere else, and the feedback the club's got about it too, so we're very grateful for that. And yes, thank you all so much. We're glad we've been along part of your Saturday nights here the last, 2 or 3 months. Kind of funny, isn't it? It's been going on so long. But yeah, there won't be there's a presentation, there's no cup or anything for winning the semi-final, but there is a cup obviously next weekend. But yeah, we'll be wrapping up here in Chattanooga, and the stream will keep going. We'll be finishing the commentary for now, and you can watch the stream, see what's going on, listen to the crowd. Thank you all for watching. It's been a lot of fun this season. We're glad you stayed with us for the whole game. And so the end of that result, Sonoma Sol 2-1 over Chattanooga FC, scoring that devastating goal right in the last minute. Very interesting game. Good to watch, good to comment on. Hope you enjoy watching it at home. And we'll be seeing you in the 2017 season. You believe it's 2017 already? We'll be watching you in that season. Watching you, watching us. So thank you very much. And we will say, at this point, thank you. Good night.
Yeah.